The drama will unfold at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. The Rockets taking on the Trailblazers. For Houston, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Blazers, Rockets, up next on 2K Sports. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Taking a look at some numbers here for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So the Houston starting 5. We've got Mitchell, Bobby Portis out there with Royce O'Neal, then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Portland, 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. On the wing quickly. Pass to Kessler. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he recovers it. Giddey finds quickly. Now here's Kessler. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks. To the wing, right side. Outside Giddey. Clock at 6. Over Holiday. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Mitchell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portland with a rebound. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Now here's Quickly. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
And here are the Rockets now. Portland making their last shot. Giddey against Holiday. Oh, there's the alley! Portis' shot is off.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
And, you know, night in and night out, Holiday plays with tremendous effort. He wears out an opponent at both ends.
To the paint. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Portland moving it around. Quickly from outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Rockets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. And it's all tied up.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Quickly. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Kessler, a screen on Holiday. And it's Giddey off the drive. And finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Outside Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, a screen on quickly. From deep, Mitchell. Out to Portis. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
Quickly against Mitchell. Takes a 13-footer. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Nifty move. No luck on that one.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
Quickly from outside. He buries it from three. Quickly's got 5 points.
Yeah, really good shooter from that range. Quickly helping to stretch out the defense.
Three-pointer. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Rockets trail by 5. Antetokounmpo outside. The three from Mitchell. That shot missing.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Portis with the steal. Mitchell with the ball. Now quickly defending. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Trailblazers lead by 5. Pass to Giddey. Step back shot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. In the third spot, the Rockets.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Rockets trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
All right, we're going to switch over now to Shams Charania. He's on the line with a story out of OKC. Shams, what's the news on the Thunder?
Thanks, Brian. They're looking to give their team a little bit more of an edge, more toughness. And in acquiring Jimmy Butler, they may have done just that and more. He's a relentless competitor, a veteran star who can light a fire under the younger guys on the roster, not to mention give their offense a big scoring boost.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. No good on the second free throw. This is their second straight game facing off Grant. Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No, I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, BA, they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
Here's Giddey after the basket by Houston. Pass to Quickly. To the middle. Here's Kessler. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kessler's got his third bucket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Portis, right side. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Trailblazers lead by 4. Quickly outside. Over Mitchell. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Portis with a screen on Kessler. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
That's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact.
Here's the three. It's hauled in by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From deep, here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
Giddey scanning the floor. Quickly outside, three-pointer. It's hauled in by Portis. The Rockets trail. Allen outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Mitchell against Quickly. Kessler a screen. Inside. And finished off by Kessler.
And Quickly continues his improvement as a playmaker. Great use of the pick and roll right there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
So both teams changing it up here. Portland on D. They lead by 4. Gafford with a screen on Giddey. Here's Mann. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now here's Quickly. 11 points in the game. Down low. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
And they trust Quickly more and more to make good decisions with the ball in his hands. Right there, that's an excellent find.
Beasley outside. Shoots from 12. And it's Portland with a rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bull finds Quickly. Back to Bull. Pass to Mitchell. Portland moving it around. Kicks it to Quickly. Fires the 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And I'm going to give Quickly a lot of credit. He's been aggressive all night tonight. Any chance he's gotten, he's been at the rim.
Now here's Gafford. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Mann. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Trailblazers lead by 7. Bull, pass to Giddey. Here's Quickly. Here's Bull. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Houston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Bay against Bull. Bay passes to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Fires it. Allen can't get it to go. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
The most discouraging part about that loss is that they actually played very well. Man, that could be frustrating.
Now here's Bowl. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Rockets trail by 9. For 3, Allen. They need this. And it's blocked by Kessler. Outside Giddey. The 3 from Quickly. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Mitchell out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Bol, and it's Simmons in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Portland starting the second. VanVleet misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. With the floater. Bol grabs the board. Portland leading by 9. You know, Tim, when given the opportunity, Bol has shown flashes of being an impactful player.
Well, B.A., he is a very intriguing talent with his size and skill set. Now, for him, it's all about consistency and translating that potential into winning plays.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by the Blazers. Screen by Antetokounmpo to the paint. Giannis throws it down.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Outside Mitchell. Now here's VanVleet, guarded closely. It's stolen away. And here comes the break. Moving it up. Here's Bey. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. VanVleet scanning the floor, throws it up high, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Back comes Houston in transition. Pass to Goodwin. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mitchell. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Sharp, he's checked in for Goodwin. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Giddey. Got a piece of it. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. The shot no good. to the middle. Here's Bowl, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Allen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Bay. Shot clock at 6. Allen can't get it to go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now. He powers through size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Mitchell finds Giddey. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Sunday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the New York Knicks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Lakers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Kessler, he's checked in for Bowl. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Houston. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You look at Houston, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And of course, Portland, currently a ways below.
When I look at Houston, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Giddey. There's the triple. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him. And he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
And the Rockets with possession here. Down by 12. Allen, pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Giddey. To the left side wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here they come. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Quickly is checked in for Mitchell. And the Rockets making a change here as well. O'Neal, he's checked in for Allen. Here's Giddey. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
And finished off by Kessler.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Holiday. On 11. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
On the wing quickly. Checked by Mitchell. Hammers the lob through.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 11-point game. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Here's Giddey. After the basket by Houston. Pass to Quickly. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Holiday. Stolen by Giddey. 20 feet out. Mitchell grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 9. Portis finds Holiday. Pass to Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Giddey passes to Quickly. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight.
Lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And it's the Blazers with the ball. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And it's Quickly with a miss. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Allen, he's checked in for the Rockets. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? 5th best, the Trailblazers.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Quickly outside. He's covered by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Holiday. Portis with a screen on Quickly. Here's Mitchell. Quickly with a rebound.
And another miss for him. It's been this way all night, and that is tough for his team to overcome.
Pass to Kessler. Stolen by Allen. Inside. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
There's a screen from deep. Giddey. The rebound by Allen. Houston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Mitchell. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Giddey finds Quickly. And he's going for the oop here. Back comes Houston in transition. Three-pointer Holiday. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now Giddey taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Pass to Kessler to get back on track. And finished off by Kessler.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Portis with a screen on Giddey. Oh, swiped away. To the paint. And finished off by Kessler.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
The Rockets with another miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Quickly. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Portis with the steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. For three, Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Giddey with it. Kessler, a screen on Holiday. Here's Giddey. The buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
He's a player with toughness who expects the same from his teammates. Jimmy Butler brings with him a powerful presence. He can change your culture.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Houston Rockets.
When you're ice cold from three-point land, it's definitely time to change things up.
What do you know about being ice cold from three-point land? I don't know. It's part of their DNA. But at this point, they need to see the ball go through the net. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Emmanuel Quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 9, so the Houston 5 right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Kessler. Over Holiday. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
On the wing quickly. He's covered by O'Neal. Now here's Quickly. Kessler passes to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And the shot falls short that time. Rockets trail by 11. Three-pointer Holiday. That one doesn't drop. Outside Giddey. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Portland moving it around. Pass to Kessler. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Rockets trail by 11. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. Here's Portis for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Kessler. He's got 16. Down low. Outside Giddey. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Portland.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
On the wing, Holiday. Takes a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Giddey against Holiday. And that one's good. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Holiday, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire career.
That was a shocker for sure. Now here's Kessler. 16 points for him. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Now Giddey. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Holiday. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. This one for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And Portis comes to help. Kessler passes to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. He shoots. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo with it. 16 points for him. Too much Giannis.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Mitchell against Quickly. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And a series of injuries for Emmanuel Quickly last season, Tim, stalling his ascent.
Yeah, and we're all hoping that's all behind him now, because there is a lot I like about his game. The quickness, the deep shooting, the ability to take you off the dribble. No doubt, Emmanuel quickly, a guy we have to watch.
An emerging player.
Absolutely.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Basket's good. And that's 20 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Fourth, Portland.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Rockets with a rebound. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Holiday taking his time here. Left side O'Neal. Houston working the ball around. Stolen by Giddey. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Brian?
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Holiday. Outside Mitchell. Portis outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now O'Neal, just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Holiday. The three.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Kessler, a screen on Portis to the middle. And finished off by Kessler.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Rockets trail by 9. Antetokounmpo looking it over from behind the arc. They get it back. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Quickly. Pulls it. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Holiday passes to Mitchell. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Mitchell's checked in for Portland. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Allen's checked in. Trailblazers lead by 9. Quickly outside. Now here's Kessler. 18 points for him. It's stolen by Holiday. Count it. Holiday's got 5 now.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. To the inside. Outside Mitchell. Quickly outside. 6 to shoot. 4-3. The shot no good. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Holiday. Allen on the wing. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Out to Portis for 3. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Portland leading by 7. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Quickly. And here's Kessler. From deep three-point land. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Quickly. Up and in on the layup. Quickly's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's a lot of focus that time by Quickly. So good at working his way through the contact.
Holiday passes to Mitchell. Inside. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Quickly against Holiday. Outside Mitchell. Quickly against Holiday. And it's blocked.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
And the Blazers making a change here. Bowles checked in. And then for Houston, Sharp. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Saddiq Bey comes in for Portis. And it's Man in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Man. No points so far. Pass to Allen. There's the 3. Bol grabs the board. Bowles got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Mitchell. Quickly outside. Launches it. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Quickly's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Allen on the wing. He's got 6. Misses in close. Trailblazers lead by 10. And here's Mitchell. And it's good. 2 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And that one's good, man.
They found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Mitchell against Mitchell. Pass to Quickly. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Mitchell. Check by Mitchell. Mitchell misses.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
And the Rockets making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Rockets trail by 13. 26 seconds left in the third. And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Beasley. Sharp's got his 2nd basket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Bol, a screen on Beasley. Down low. And finished off by Bol.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And a miss there on the triple. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Portland ahead They lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Josh Giddey out there with Mitchell. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Bull, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And that one's good. Bull. Rockets trail by 15. Man, the pass to Allen. Now here's Sharp. Outside man. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Portland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Giddey. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's Sharp over Simmons. And another basket for Houston.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Simmons. From deep, Giddey. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. Bay outside. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Bull. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. Rockets trail by 15.
Back door.
Here's Man. Antetokounmpo outside. There's a screen. Three-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Bull. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Portland making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Mitchell's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Trailblazers lead by 10. Pass to Kessler. Back to Giddey. What a terrific move that is. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Bay outside, puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Kessler's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Thibault. Offline with a 3. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And there's the screen. Back to Giddey. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Giddey passes to Kessler. Outside Thibault. Misses the three. The Rockets have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Thibault. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Outside Mitchell. Kessler a screen from the arc. Kessler, great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Kessler a screen on Mitchell. Over Mitchell. Giannis with the rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Outside man. And another basket for Houston. Trailblazers lead by 6. Outside Mitchell. Giddey with a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell, the pass to Bowl. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Houston. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one is off. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Kessler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. That free throw good from Kessler. Both free throws good from Kessler. Rockets trail by 8. Picked it out of midair. Down low. Nails the baby hook. Kessler's got 10 points here in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game, finding good looks.
Now here's Giddey. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Giddey passes to Quickly. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo outside. Portis with a screen on Kessler.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
knocks down the first one. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Here's quickly. Takes one from 10 feet. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Kessler. Houston working the ball around. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo, right side. Stolen by Giddey. Now the Blazers moving it up. Count it, and the foul. That one on Mitchell.
Waiting until the last second to release that. What a move.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Now here's O'Neal. Holiday with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the rejection. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Portland leading by 6. Now Giddey. Kessler outside. Now quickly. Kessler, a screen on Mitchell. Portis against quickly. Oh, using the reverse. What a bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Now Mitchell shoots a 3. Yes, sir. Mitchell from long range.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Kessler down low. Antetokounmpo's there. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Mitchell for 3. Kessler with a rebound.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter. Quickly! Yes, sir! From way outside.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Oh, it doesn't go!
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Here's Kessler. Now quickly. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Rockets trail by 9. Antetokounmpo on the attack. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. "51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Kessler a screen. 5 on the clock. The triple drops.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Timeout called. Houston. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Now on to Kumpo. Now Mitchell. Lets it go from 14. Yes, sir! Hits the jumper.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Mitchell against Quickly. Gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Money from 3! And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Houston. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Cash! And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. So it's Portland picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Walker Kessler.